Hi, I'm Sarah from Sarah's Hand Embroidery Tutorials, and in this video I will show you the differences between the stem stitch and the outline stitch. After watching this video till the end, you will be able to select the right stitch for your hand embroidery project. I will work on two curved lines of the same lengths and two threads of the exact same measurements. Let me just split the same thread into two, each having 3 strands. I'm using the regular cotton hand embroidery floss for this video. My tutorial and initial tips will be for these stitches made using the regular cotton hand embroidery floss. This information is important and you will understand why towards the end of the tutorial. Let's talk about the stem stitch first. To work it, begin from the top of the stitch line. Move your working thread to the left of the stitch line and pass your needle ahead through the fabric to create a single stitch, but before pulling it out completely, keep the thread to the left and come out from somewhere in the middle between the 2 stitch points. Go back in a little ahead, keep the thread to the left side, and come out from the previous stitch point. You would continue this process. Now, here are some important tips. If you are working from left to right instead of top to bottom, considering that you are a right-handed person, some of us like to work in horizontal lines. So if you are stitching from the left to right, the working thread will be kept under or below the stitch line. If you are a left-handed person, pay attention, chances are that you might work the stitch right to left. If so, you will keep the working thread above the stitch line. Confusing? Just go back and listen again and pick the sentence that makes sense only to you. Work the stitches in consistent length as much as you can. On the curves, you will be asked to shorten the stitches to take the shape well. I have been showing you the stab method. Now let me switch to the sewing method, which is my personal favorite. The stem stitch is one of the most popular stitches to create outlines, but wait till you see the outline stitch. So this is the stem stitch in 3 strands of the embroidery thread. Let's do the outline stitch now. Begin from the top of the stitch line. Move your working thread to the right and pass your needle ahead on the stitch line to create a single stitch. Before pulling it out completely, keep the thread to the right and come out from somewhere in the middle between the 2 stitch points. Go back in a little ahead, keep the thread to the right side and come out from the previous stitch point. You will continue this process. Again, some important tips. If you are working from the left to right instead of top to bottom, again, considering that you are a right-handed person, the thread will be kept over or above the stitch line. Now, if you are a left-handed person, chances are that you might work the stitch from the right to left, so you will keep the stitches below the stitch line. By now, you would have guessed the one thing that makes these 2 stitches differ. That's right, keeping the working thread to the left creates the stem stitch and keeping it to the right creates the outline stitch. So how does it matter? Apparently, it does. As you practice more with both the stitches, you will come to agree that the outline stitch works best when used over straight lines and gentle curves. It creates a perfectly seamless and smooth stitching. Stem stitch is more textured but can take curvier patterns with much ease. If you want to work over deeper curves, use the stem stitch blindly. Whatever I said just now, holds true when you are using the regular cotton embroidery floss, as the mystery lies in the way the plies are twisted during its production. Check the plies of your thread. If the line of the twist goes from upper left to lower right, it is an S twist, like the center of an S. Most threads are S twists. If it goes from upper right to the lower left, it is a Z twist, like the center of the alphabet Z or Z. If you are working with a Z twist thread, like rayon, it's the stem stitch that will look smoother and not the outline stitch. So your choice of stitch might change based on the thread you use and what effect you are looking for. Both my stitches are now done, and both the stitches look pretty much similar to each other. The rivers of both the stitches look the same, and both of them have used just the same amount of threads. Look closer. You can see that the outline stitch is much smoother than the stem stitch. Look particularly at the curves where the stem stitch kind of opens up a bit, unlike the outline stitch. So that was the stem stitch and the outline stitch for you. Though both the stitches might look the same, it comes with a few intricate details which might make more sense, maybe to a more advanced embroiderer. When in doubt, go with the outline stitch. That's my advice. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know by dropping a comment, and of course, by liking and sharing it with the others. If you have not subscribed yet, do it now. And please don't forget to check out our ebook store and how you can support us by becoming our patron. The links are in the description. Have fun stitching, and thank you so much for watching.